Good day, legends. It's your boy, Legendary Johnny, and today I'll be bringing you an important news summary about all the happenings that has occurred in the submersible event that has taken place in the past couple of weeks, right? So this will serve as the final report because the conclusion has been made about this. So let's dive right into it. So the Titanic tourist submarine, also known as the Titan, vanished on Sunday, where they said that they lost contact with it 1 hour and 45 minutes into the vessel's dive, right? And there was about 5 people on board the vessel, which includes the Ocean Gate Expedition CEO and founder Stockton Rush. I think he was also the pilot. Also, the British billionaire Hamish Ardin, French diver Paul Henry Narguillet, I hope I did not mangle his last name, and the prominent Pakistani businessman Sazada Dawood, I hope I did not mangle his name, and his son was also on board, Solomon, right? So this vessel had 96 hours of oxygen and 6 hours as elapsed. So the oxygen is presumed to have been run out at this time. The submersible company waited several hours before reporting the submersible missing, and one reason is that it's because it's not the first time a submersible went, right? Where they found it in a couple of hours back, so they probably think it was the same situation, but ended up lasting longer, so they decided to report that it was missing. So now a search and rescue operation was executed by the US and Canadian authorities. Mainly involved in it was the US Coast Guard, right? But the Canadian Coast Guard was also mainly the US Coast Guard, right? This vessel was on tour of the Titanic wreckage. There was little to no food or water on board the vessel because of how small it was. There wasn't enough space to store enough food or water on it for situations like this, right? And during the hunt in the past couple of days, there was no results leading to the missing submersibles, right? And employees, well, former employees, warned about safety problems and asked for man experience to be done. This was refused to be done, and these employees was sacked because the company probably thought it was defaming the company. But anyways, it's probably some other reason. The investigation is still ongoing about all of this, so we'll find a clearer picture of what exactly occurred during this event, right? Um, Banging sounds and acoustic feedback were heard. So this was first thought to be signs of life, but as time progresses, is right. It was just continuing to be heard and heard, and expert was saying that it probably was not from the vessel. It was probably from debris is in the ocean that's just sticking up together. And that makes sense because an ROV, which is a remotely operated vehicle, near the Titanic, found a debris field inside the search area. So now the experts were trying to identify the debris field, and they identified it as the submersible landing structure and rear cover. So it could be from that these banging sounds were, were being heard from. So sadly, we have to discredit that there was any signs of life from these banging sounds, right? The search area was 2 times the size of Connecticut. So that is why it is taking so long for them to narrow where possibly the missing submersible could be, right? And now they're trying to find the crew capsule still, right? They think it's still intact, so they're trying to find it, right? But the tragic conclusion is that passengers are presumed dead from a catastrophic implosion, right? Which where the entire vessel implodes, right? Which would be which would be a merciful death, considering that after 96 hours of oxygen running out, they would be suffocating, right? So mercifully, it's better that the ship, the vessel imploded upon itself, so they died quick time. So all five of those praying hands that you see down the bottom indicates the five people that were on board the vessel, right? And our thoughts and prayers goes towards the family and friends of all five of these individuals, right? We can't imagine the pain and suffering and that guys are feeling right now, but all we can do is just offer our thoughts and prayers towards, right? But that being said, I've covered everything that there is to know about this submersible. There's probably going to be more information as I'm recording this video right now. But anyway, this is my final report. Unless there's like a whole bunch more information about submersible, I'll do another one, right? So anyways, I hope you all like this video. Please hit that like button if you did. Also hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell. Choose all notifications to be notified of any video that I post, right? It could be important news summary, it could be Russia, Ukraine, war summary, could be anything at all, right? But any events that you want me to summarize for you, you just post them into the comment section, right? Or any video of that. Also, post your thoughts, your prayers, and your condolences in the comment section as well, because the family and friends need it, right? But this is just a tragic roller coaster ride. Because at first, they were the signs of life probably, and they probably had renewed hope, and now they ended up hearing that it's most likely that the ship in explode, right? So at this time, I'll be ending this video, guys. I hope to see you in the next video. Legend out.